Hey, good morning. First of all, again, let's go to my YouTube channel at Positive Life Changer, one word, and subscribe today. I would really appreciate it. Comments, suggestions, again, everything is welcome. Second of all, follow me on IG, Instagram at The Positive Life Changer, or on Facebook at Positive Space Life Changer, one word. Look forward to seeing more people add me. I appreciate it. Look, yesterday we talked about goals and the importance of goals, and they're imperative to our success, to have daily goals, to have written down goals, to have things that are going to push us and drive us, a reason why you get up in the morning. But let me help you out. Here's the second part of that now. You have to have a plan on how to execute to get to your goals. See, I find it amazing that, you could call a friend right now and say, hey, let's go away for the weekend. And at the last second, they'll figure out how to board their dog, who to give the house key to, what to pack, all those things. Literally within hours, they'll have all that done. And they can plan for that. But most people won't make a plan for their life. We'll do it to go away on a quick vacation, again, because it's stress relieving versus goal achieving. But we won't make a plan for our life. Look, I'm a firm believer. You need a daily game plan. And it's imperative. Look, people without plans, without any kind of knowledge of where they're going, you're never going to reach your goals. It goes back to you can't hit a target you can't see, but you have to have a plan to reach that target. Unfortunately, most of us don't have plans, and therefore most of us don't know what our next move is. We don't know where we're going next. They call it the P principle. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance. Now I'm going to repeat that to you. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance. That's imperative for you to understand. You have to plan. The old expression, either have a plan or plan to fail. See, I would much rather have a plan, even if my plan doesn't work, even if I struggle while I'm going after those goals to achieve them, whether they're financial, whether they're business, whether they're personal, you're going to have hard times. Your plan doesn't always work all the way to a T. You've got to adjust your plan. That's why you got to look at your game plan daily. You got to make those daily adjustments. You got to say, okay, this worked, this didn't work. And it doesn't mean you scrap the plan because one thing doesn't work on it. Just like you don't scrap your job because you had a bad day. You don't scrap your relationship because you had a fight or two. You don't scrap your friendships because you didn't get along for one day or didn't agree on something. You're constantly adjusting your plan, just like everything else in our life. And if you don't make those small adjustments, then you're going to struggle. I always equate it to like an airplane when an airplane takes off. They're going, let's just say they're going from Orlando, Florida to Las Vegas, Nevada. Well, do you think that they just get up in the air and they just go? No. Constantly, they have what's called a flight plan, but constantly they're working on that flight plan, adjusting it around the storms, around the wind, what altitude to go at to make the ride a lot smoother, to get people there safely. They're constantly making adjustments to that plan. And if they don't make those adjustments, let me tell you what, you're not going to end up in Vegas. You're going to end up somewhere else, like Idaho. I don't know where, but it won't be Vegas if they're not making adjustments to the flight plan. So think about that. Our life is like that. It's a flight. We take off and we're going to a destination. What are we going to do in between? What's our plan? What are we going to do to adjust our plan, to make our plan work? Again, my plan won't always work and it's going to fail throughout times. But you know what? I can adjust that. I can take the things I learned. So can you. You can take those things, adjust it, add to it, subtract from it, but keep working toward your goals with a plan. I think anybody that doesn't decide that they want to make a plan hasn't committed to success. Look, if you're going in the gym, you better have a plan for your body. If you're going to go and you're saying, well, I want to lose X amount of weight, I want to put X amount of muscle on, you better have a game plan. You just can't go home and throw something together for dinner. You just can't go to the gym and say, well, I'm going to wing it here. You have to have a plan that's going to work. You have to have a plan to eat right. You have to plan the exercises you're going to do, the cardio you're going to do, the weights you're going to do. All that is planned out. And if it's not, you're not going to get the desired results. It's no different than your business. Your business better have a plan. Where do you see yourself a week from now, a month from now, a year from now? You better have a plan on how you're going to get there. Who are the people that are associated in your plan? How is that plan going to work for you? Again, if you don't have a plan, you're planning to fail. Let that sink in. If you don't have a plan, you're planning to fail. And look, failure just isn't an option, folks. You got to have a strong game plan, and you got to write your game plan out every day. You got to come up with a new one every day and revise it. Look, I love sports. I've mentioned this before. Football's here. Do you think that coaches just go out and say, well, we're just going to wing a few plays? No, watch TV sometime. Watch on the sideline of a high school football game. Watch on the sideline of a college game. These guys are talking to each other about what play they're going to run. And if you watch most of the offensive coordinators, defensive coordinators, head coaches, they have a playbook in front of them, like a laminated sheet in front of them. What's that sheet? Different plays that they've planned out. Some will work, some won't. They know which ones should work better than others. They know which ones are going to catch the other team on surprise. But you know what? That's it. It's a plan. Now, if they're doing it on the highest levels, why can't we do it on our highest level, which is our life? Our life is our highest level of succession, folks. This is where we're going to succeed, right here, our own lives. So let's get out there. Let's get a plan. Let's make a plan so strong that we won't fail. We can't fail. Failure's not an option. Again, I believe in planning. I believe in planning in your relationship. I believe in planning in your business. I believe in planning in your friendships. I believe in planning. People say, oh, well, I just want to wing it. No, let me tell you what that means. You're okay with losing. You're okay with failure. Oh, I want to see what just happens. Let's take it slow. Let's just see what happens. No, you're okay with losing. You're okay with failure. I don't believe in it. Make a plan. Make a plan so strong that failure's not an option. Make a plan so strong that you know your discipline can't be weak. Make a plan so strong that you're grateful for every day that you follow that plan because of what it's going to accomplish you in the end. Folks, remember, make a plan or plan to fail. The choice is yours.